Alright, what's going on guys? Fortminer back at it again, in here for another audio video for you guys for today, and in here for this week giving you my thoughts on Monday Night Raw from last night. And we actually have a lot to get to this week. We have, basically more build up into WrestleMania, as well as, we did get to find out the next inductee into the class of 2011 as well, so I will be talking about that. Just going into, the rest of the show and, what else did happen. Of course, we did get to see John Cena's response at the end of the show, which I will also be getting to as well. But, I thought it was a good show. Some of the matches, most of the matches were pretty short, and we just had, more build up to WrestleMania, but that's fine. Overall, it was a good show, and I enjoyed it. And hopefully you guys enjoy the thoughts slash review, and let me know what you guys thought about it at the end of the video. Alright, to kick things off with the show last night, we did kick it off with The Undertaker and not Stone Cold, and basically talking about him and Triple H's matchup, and actually making it a no-holds-barred match, basically the same thing like they had at WrestleMania 17, so making things a lot more interesting there. Basically talking about, also as well, if the Undertaker doesn't win this match, he will basically in a way die, and if Triple H doesn't win, he will have to die, and I guess in a way retire in a way. I guess that's what they meant, but that's basically what they said. So making things a lot more interesting, and basically having this thing now a no holds barred. So a good promo by the Undertaker. I'm looking forward to what Triple H has to say. Maybe we'll get to see it on SmackDown, but I doubt it. But probably more next week we'll get to see the response. Alright, for the first match, we did have Randy Orton taking on Otunga, and basically Otunga really trying to take out, Randy Orton so he can be at CM Punk's corner at WrestleMania. Since, CM Punk and the Nexus try to take out, Randy Orton so they can get the upper advantage. But that basically went to a backfire, and Randy Orton coming back and giving the RKO and the punt to the head to Otunga here. And this matchup, was pretty short. It was mainly, David Otunga, but, in the end, Randy Orton does come back and gets the win and takes out another Nexus member. And another one is out, so it looks like it's getting closer and closer to be that CM Punk and Randy Orton will have a one-on-one matchup without the Nexus, so that's what's shaping up to be there. But the matchup, wasn't too bad, and it was pretty short, but, that's what happened at the end of the day. Alright, then we move on to the next match, which actually, surprised me that Christian, that's right, Christian came out and was actually having a match, on Raw in his first match since his injury, and taking on Brodus Clay, and it was supposed to be Alberto Del Rio and Christian, I believe, but that was changed. Brodus Clay really trying to take out Christian here, and trying to take him out with this finisher, like with the splash and everything. Christian coming back with the tornado DDT and for the win, and then Alberto Del Rio takes out Christian, and with the armbar, and the same move that actually took out Christian. So with that, hopefully we will definitely get to see this triple threat matchup that everyone has been wanting to see, especially me. I mean, it seems like it's going to happen. So even though Christian did win, but he did get taken out again by Alberto Del Rio, and suffering the same fate that he suffered a couple of months ago. Alright, then we get to see the next inductee into the class of 2011 for this year, and that is none other than Sunny. That's right, Sunny was also inducted into the 2011 class for this year, and I actually don't have a problem with that. I think that's great. So it's going to be good to see that we're going to have Diva be inducted into this year's Hall of Fame in Sunny. So big congratulations to her, and that's going to be cool seeing her at the the Hall of Fame ceremony. Watching that. So I think that's really cool with that, and yeah, let me know what you guys' thoughts are on that, and who do you think will be next to be inducted, and who should be inducted. Drop your comments down below. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on that too as well. So Sunny is the next inductee for this year, so like I said, congrats to her on that. Alright, after that we did have a Divas Championship matchup between Eve and Brie Bella, and this wasn't too bad. the Bella Twins trying to get Twin Magic, but they basically failed with that when the referee did get to see it, and Brie looking to get her championship shot, but that didn't happen. Of course, we had Gail at ringside as well, trying to watch him with the Twin Magic and everything. But in the end, Eve getting the, I believe, swinging neckbreaker and was able to defeat Brie and retain her Divas Championship. So I thought, this matchup was going to happen at WrestleMania or something, but I guess that's not happening. So, we'll probably have someone else go for, the Divas Championship. But anyway, Eve does get the win and retains and defeats Brie Bella. Alright, right after that, we do get into this segment with Michael Cole and basically, announcing his special guest referee and, messing with the fans and saying that it is someone from Texas and, former WWE champion himself, and that's none other than JBL. So that was, actually a surprise to me. I wasn't expecting JBL to come out, and he did. Basically, cutting a promo, and he won't let Michael Cole down, and just before can say anything else, Stone Cold, that's right, Stone Cold Steve Austin comes right out and basically gives a stunner to JBL there, and looks to sign the referee contract, and he does, and has a beer bash and stuns JBL one more time, which I thought was great. I really enjoyed that, and it was a cool promo, and it was good to see Stone Cold Steve Austin back, and I really enjoyed that. So that's pretty much happened with that one. And Michael Cole was pretty upset about that, and after getting, shots with the beers from Stone Cold, so, he was pretty disappointed. So it looks to be Stone Cold being the special guest referee between Michael Cole and the King. Alright, then we get into, a pretty quick match, which wasn't really a match between Daniel Bryan and Sheamus. And, with that, Daniel Bryan, did get the dropkick onto Sheamus, taking him out for a bit. And, Sheamus admitting that he himself, admits that he has been on a losing streak and is willing to have United States Championship shot against Daniel Bryan next week. And if he doesn't, win, he too will quit. And that means, Sheamus as well looking to be, basically fired too. So I didn't really like that whole idea. I'm not too sure what's going to happen next week, but, that really sucks on that one. Alright, right after that, we did have a matchup with John Morrison, and, with his opponent, we did have the returning, that's right, Dolph Ziggler coming over to, Monday Night Raw, making his new home there. And, this matchup wasn't too bad here. Of course, this matchup made basically by Vicky Guerrero coming out. And, this was a pretty good match between these two. We see, Morrison try to get the running knee, and, a swinging neck breaker too as well. Dolph Ziggler doing a couple of things as well, and in the end coming back with the zigzag and defeating John Morrison here, and basically taking him out, so making his mark, and coming back, from SmackDown to Raw. So, I wasn't really expecting that either, but, Dolph Ziggler is now basically a part of Monday Night Raw, so that's what happened with that, and Ziggler defeating John Morrison. Alright, then we have another match. We have CM Punk against R-Truth, and this one wasn't too bad. Just mainly Punk, trying to take out R-Truth in this, and taking it to him with the ring post, each one, and trying to injure him in the way, basically. R-Truth tried to come back, and I think he got almost, the lie detector, I think, at one point. But CM Punk comes back with a submission and with the Anaconda Vice, and taking out and making R-Truth tap out, and taking out R-Truth, and CM Punk winning by submission. So, yeah, that was a pretty good match. Just, mainly on Punk, and just trying to get his frustrations out on R-Truth. So that's what basically happened with that one, and I believe that was supposed to be the main event at the time, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's what happened with that. And then after that, we did have a match made for next week, and that's Vicky Guerrero against the returning Trish Stratus. And that's right, Trish Stratus actually coming back for a match here, and I'm really looking forward for that, and basically getting to see her back, is really awesome, so I can't wait for that. So it looks like, Vicky Guerrero will be gone from Raw and SmackDown basically, since Trish Stratus is coming back and she's gonna have a matchup with her. So if Vicky Guerrero doesn't win, she will be gone, and so that's what's gonna happen with next week. But I am looking forward to seeing Trish Stratus next week. So that's gonna be something interesting and cool to see. Alright, then we get into John Cena's response. It basically comes out with a rap again, talking about The Rock and, into response, and basically wanting him to show up, not via satellite, and he even had the shirt to prove it there. I think it was saying, bring it, just not via satellite, so that was pretty funny there. So, basically classic Cena there. I enjoyed that. And then The Miz comes out, attacks him with the WWE Championship, gives him the skull crushing finale, and is basically, tired of them, getting distracted with the Cena and Miz match, and, Cena basically focusing more on The Rock, and gives him the Miz elbow, if you want to call it, and basically talking trash to The Rock and wanting to get introduced and get into the mix with this, and calling out The Rock. So that's what basically ended the show there. So I thought that was good there, and I enjoyed that as well. So yeah, that's what happened with that, and there was a good way to end Raw, and it looks like we might see a standout with the Miz, The Rock, and John Cena, maybe next week or something like that. So I think that would be interesting to see. So yeah, overall it was a good show this week for Raw. More builds up into WrestleMania. We had JBL returning. We had Dolph Ziggler coming into Monday Night Raw, making his home there basically. The Undertaker as well. The Cena response, all that stuff, like I mentioned, and a good show this week. And, the road to WrestleMania seeming to be a good one, and I'm really enjoying it. So let me know what you guys thought about it, what you liked, what you didn't like, and, what else are you expecting to see out of the road to WrestleMania, all that. Drop your comments down below. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions as always. Now that about does it for me for this audio video, and as always, I will talk to you guys later on. Peace. Also, one more thing before this audio video officially ends, I just want to remind you guys that this Sunday, before Victory Road, that's right, this Sunday at 6 p.m., this time at S&D's channel, where we'll be going back on Ustream and, having the panel back as always, and, just talking about, the recent things that are going on, in the world of professional wrestling as always. So I just want to let you guys know before this, audio video officially ends here, so I just wanted to let you guys know on that. So hopefully I will get to see, all you guys there, because you never know who's going to show up. It could be anyone from Boston Fan to I'm McLevin, Canadian Warrior, Frankie Scott, makes an appearance here and there every once in a while, so you never really know who's going to show up. Of course, I will be there, so definitely, guys, I hope, to see you guys there, and that has to do with the video. Peace.